All right, this is Krishna Gopal, and today what I plan to do is take you through a very high level view of the organization structure of Tech Mahindra. As a $5.2 billion company with 125,000 people, like any other large company, we can be complicated. And my attempt here is to try and simplify this and give you a bird's eye view that will help you navigate this firm. So essentially, this $5.2 billion, 125,000 people company is broken up into mini companies, so to speak, and they are called as SBUs, which is Strategic Business Unit. There are a number of them, right? 10, 12 of them. You can find that out as you go and navigate the knowledge management systems. But each SBU has an SBU head who is a CEO, C small, E small, O small. And he's supported by a delivery head who is a COO, right? C small, O small, O small. It's like a company in itself, right? With a CEO and a COO. And they are supported by their own marketing, their own alliances, their own finance, their own legal, their own R&G, right? All of this, so there's a thin organization of each of this in an SBU. And the hope and expectation of the leadership of the company is that this SBU will run on its own, with its own steam, with its own resources, and not depend too much on the central organization. This is the expectation. So that is the SBU structure. The SBU is then supported by market-making organizations, two organizations. One is called as a competency business unit, and the other is called as a vertical business unit, CBU and VBU. And each of these are in turn broken by specialization. A CBU will have a CBU for AI, for ERP, for CRM, for IMS, for automation, etc., 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 security services, etc. Those are the CBUs. And then the VBUs are broken by vertical domain. So you will have one for manufacturing, one for BFSI, one for retail and consumer goods, one for energy and utilities, and so on and so forth. Now, each of these organizations, CBU or VBU, is between 50 to 100 people. Small organization, specialists, domain experts, technology experts, market makers. And the expectation of these organizations from the leadership is that they will behave like a startup. They will create their platforms, they will create their offerings, they will create their special pieces of software which can then be sold through the sales organization. And if for some reason the sales organization does not pick it up, then the expectations are that these organizations will show the salespeople how it is to be sold by traveling into the region and making a sale themselves, almost like a surgical strike that the military would make into a territory. CBU, VBU. And then there's another set of central organizations which are, the larger organization which sets policy, right? So there has to be a central marketing to do branding. There has to be a central alliance to manage the strategic global alliances. There has to be a central legal team, obviously. There has to be a central HR, which does the policy and appraisal processes and all that. There has to be a central finance because you have to manage treasury, to do the currency forward trades, etc., etc. So that's another large set of organizations which is central. Okay, so central support functions supported by the CBU, VBU to make the sale happen, new technologies, and these various companies in themselves, which are called as the strategic business unit. That in itself, that in essence, is the way our company is structured. I hope this helped. Obviously, the team will help you further get into details. They will also share with you exact names of the various SBU heads and the SBU delivery heads, etc. But that's a matter of detail. But this design was important to share with you. That's what I've done here through this video. I hope this helped you. Thank you very much. This is Krishna Gopal signing off.